Paul Ross for Tellystack.
And here's Tellystack's Mr. Television, Paul Ross.
Thank you. Hello and a nice warm welcome to Tellystack, the ultimate TV trivia test, because we're not just on the box, we're completely and utterly about the box. And we've assembled three of the nation's finest couch potatoes to be with us today, to take on each other and, of course, my mighty stack. But will they be able to tell their Baywatch from their body heat, or will they end up with a touch of frost? Let's find out. Well, a warm welcome to all three of you. Let's start with you, Barry. Welcome to Tellystack. Give me your TV CV, Barry. What are your three favourite shows?
Only Fools and Horses, Quantum Leap, and The Simpsons.
So a bit of comedy, a bit of sci-fi.
Yeah, I like a lot of comedy.
But you also love your quiz shows, don't you?
Yeah, a lot.
Because you once organised a show that makes Tellystack seem like a minor show.
I once organised a 12-hour quiz. I think it was just an excuse to get up for 12 hours, really. But
12 hours? Could anybody answer any questions at the end of it?
Oh, yeah, you know. Some easy ones, some hard ones.
And I hope it's for charity, not just for the brewery,
No, it's for charity.
Well done. Give me a round of applause. And share it with our next guest, Lorraine, there.
Hello, Paul.
Lorraine, tell me about your TV heartthrob. Bit of London's Burning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who is it? It's John Hallam, isn't it? You've
Yeah,
gone all
John
nervous
Hallam.
and shy and thinking of him.
Yeah.
And what kind of shows do you like best, Lorraine?
I like Emmerdale, Coronation Street and Bill and Ben.
A nice mixed bag, and of course the acting in Bill and Ben is more naturalistic than it is in Emmerdale sometimes, isn't it? Give her a round of applause. And also say hello to Tony for us at the end there. And Tony, I think you look like one of your heroes to me, because you like Jasper Carrott and Ronnie Barker, and you're the dead spit of you're the dead spit of Jasper Carrott, aren't you? But who else have you been told you look like?
Paul Nicholas, Gene Wilder, Stan Boardman.
Stan Boardman.
Take your pick of three or four.
Now, isn't it? Well, at the end of the show, they're going to be saying to Gene Wilder, you look like Tony, the bloke that won Tellystack.
Hope so, yeah.
Good luck to all three of you today. Give me a round of applause. And also shout, oi! Wake up to my slumbering stack and make it spit out the first of today's TV clips featuring a very dangerous TV hero. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, today's TV hero, we saw him there knocking 7 bells out of Terry in Mind, who's been in Corrie and Brookside. It is Dickie Ashworth. Dickie. Don't hurt me, Dickie. Whoa, that was a great scene from Minder there. Was it ever dangerous to film those punch-ups like that? Did you ever get caught by mistake?
Yeah, I did actually in that one, but not a real sort of whack, just a sort of glancing blow off my chin. Because you often film with stunt doubles, but sometimes you can't because the shot's so close on you.
Well, there, it was such close-up
That's right, and so you have to do it yourself. Obviously, you have a really good stunt guy choreographing it all, a bit like a dance, really, you know? But it can be a bit dodgy.
I've never seen a dance like that, Dickie.
Well, no.
Thankfully. And, of course, mine was incredibly popular. There you were, in that episode you played a wife batterer who also beat up the nation's darling Terry. Did you get any stick in real life?
I did, actually, and Terry, Dennis Waterman actually said to me, he said, when this goes out, you're going to get a lot of trouble from this. And I'd never had that before, and I thought, no, he must be kidding, you know? But in actual fact, when it went out and then when it was repeated later on, I had blokes coming up to me in the pub and in the street actually wanting to have a go at me. So it shows you how people kind of really do get into telly and believe it sometimes.
They're braver men than me for the moment. Thank you very much. Today's TV hero, Dickie Ashworth. Thank you, Dickie. More from Dickie later on. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, time tied and the ticking Tellystack clock wait for no man. It's time to get on with the game and turn on me TVs. And And as you can see, the mighty Stack is now displaying a dizzying array of tip-top TV topics. Your aim in the round we call Channel Control, contestants, is to replace those topics with your very own channel colour. That's blue for Barry, green for Lorraine and red for our Tony there. And you do that by buzzing in and answering correctly one of my 10-point questions. Now, at the end of this round, the people with the most points and the most channels, the two people, go through to the next round talent search. So we're going to say goodbye to one of you after this. So every answer and every point counts. Fingers on your zappers as we prepare for our very first Stack Attack. And it's an entertaining time in store.
Hey! Yes? Where are you going? Church!
Classic Walker Wise there, but Eric was a lifelong supporter of which football team, Barry?
Luton Town.
Luton Town is correct for our first 10 points, the first channel on the stack. Let's get back to my old stack. Oh, matron.
Excuse me, WC. Have you seen my daughter this morning?
Your daughter, Mr. Plummer? No.
She left Brighton yesterday with your blooming son, and she hasn't been home all night.
I wouldn't worry about that, Mr. Plummer. Your daughter Myrtle has always commanded great admiration and respect, and I'm sure Lewis will see that she gets it.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Sid James starred in many episodes of Hancock's Half Hour, where he and Hancock resided at a famous address. What was it? Tick, 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 back in time. Out of time. In fact, it was 23 Railway Cuttings, East Cheam. Let's have another Stack Attack. And it's Radio Times. Here's a front cover. To what tune are Torval and Dean dancing? Lorraine?
Bolero.
Ravel's Bolero is absolutely correct for your first 10 points. And our first green screen on the stack. Let's get back there and give Tony a chance.
You know, it was a going away party. One of the girls was going away. If you were going away, I'd have a party.
It's a pity you don't live in India. You'd be sacred, you would.
All right. Now, that, of course, was in the category Richard O'Sullivan. But what is the surname of the characters played by Eutha Joyce? Tony?
The Ropers.
Is correct. Give them a round of applause. There, neck and neck, head and total down on 10 each, one channel each. Let's get back to the stack. We're lost in space. Listen to this. The theme for which comedy about Barry?
Mark and Mindy.
Mark and Mindy, an alien-human friendship. Well done, you're now in the lead, sir. Let's have another crack at me stack. And will you be saying, I know that face?
Dacre, right?
That's right.
You're new here.
Yes, I am.
Well, I won't waste too much of your time or mine. I want you to prescribe me some Dexedrine tablets. Month's supply should do to be going on with, all right?
Dexedrine, you feel the need of a stimulant.
Yes, I do know what Dexedrine is, Dacre. I'd be obliged if you just get scribbling.
Peter Davidson there in a very peculiar practice. With which well-known actor, though, Barry?
Timothy West.
Is correct for another 10 points. Let's have another Stack Attack. And it's quote, unquote, which new chat show host, an old-fashioned girl, said this in April 1996? There's no point, Barry.
Gabby Roslin.
Is correct. She said there's no point in getting confrontational. That won't get you any answers. Let's get back to the stack. And it's comedy time, folks.
Look, Vince, it might have escaped your notice, but I am with someone, and so are you. You can't simply walk off and leave people. Well, you could, Vince, but then you've had practice.
All right, then, don't keep on about it. Can't you make some excuse to him?
Sorry, I'm right out of excuses.
Name the series. Tony.
Just Good Friends.
You need to know that because it stars your looky-likey Paul Nicholas, doesn't it? Well done, mate. Excuse me, let's get back to the stack. And we're watching the detectives. Who is this prime suspect writer? Barry.
Linda LaPlante.
Is correct for another 10 points. Let's have another Stack Attack. Oh, we've come over all thespian.
Debbie?
Yeah? You had a reply?
Yes. Miss Jean Lacey. Sounds very nice. You're to meet her at the flat at 1:15, OK?
Oh, great. Thanks, Mum.
Bye-bye, love.
A clip from Big Deal featuring which actress as the mother, Tony?
It's gone.
Out of time, I can throw it over just once to either Lorraine or Barry. Worth a guess, maybe? As long as the guess isn't Julia Roberts. It was Sharon Deuce as the timeout buzzer sounds. Let's get back to the stack. For a mugshot, in which BBC drama series did Leslie Grantham and Don Henderson star as brothers? Barry.
1991.
is not the answer I'm looking for. I want the name of the series, Tony.
The Paradise Club.
The Paradise Club is correct, in which, of course, today's TV hero Dick and Ashworth once appeared. Let's get back to the stack. And we're watching The Detectives.
Of course, sir. You have every right to complain.
Invasion of privacy, Mr. Sashley.
Sorry you take it that way. We are only trying to provide a service.
What's your wife requesting?
Eddie, the Major, has made his position clear. He doesn't want you to intervene, so you won't.
Thank you.
Shoestring's radio show, Private Ear, broadcast on which fictional radio station? Barry.
Radio 7.
Is not correct. Anyone else? Tony.
Radio 5.
Is not correct either. I think Radio 5 actually exists, Tony. It was Radio West I was looking for there. Let's have another stack attack. More classic comedy for you.
I have been presumed dead, blown up in a windmill, taken prisoner as a love slave by the communist resistance, shot in the bum by a hunter, and, while posing as a waxwork at the town museum, touched up by Lieutenant Gruber.
And the answers to the nickname Lucky. Cult show Hello Hello, but who plays Renee? Tony.
Gordon Key. Gordon Key.
I can accept that you corrected yourself before I said you're incorrect, which is right for another 10 points. And the sound we heard there means we're out of time on this round. So let's take a sideways squint at the scores. Well in the lead with 50 points and 5 channels, it's Barry. Hot on his heels with 4 channels and 40 points is Tony, which means, Lorraine, with just 1 channel, it's time for you and me to say goodbye. Have you enjoyed yourself?
I have, yes.
You've been a great contestant, and nobody goes away from Tellystack empty-handed or indeed bare of the chest, because you take with you one of our unique Tellystack T-shirts and, of course, an unforgettable copy of TV Unforgettables, and this round of applause. Well done, Lorraine.
Thank you.
Well, Lorraine may be going bye-bye, but don't you go know we've got more tip-top TV trivia, more prizes, and, of course, more from today's rather frightening TV hero, Dickin Ashworth, who leaves you with a question into the break. Dickin.
The question is, in which soap did I play Jeff Horton?
The answer to that and a whole lot more, plus, of course, somebody going head-to-head with me final step for a golden telly right after this. Welcome back for your second crack at Tellystack, and our 2 remaining couch potatoes are heading for a head-to-head confrontation for their chance to go home with my golden TV. But before that can happen, here's today's TV hero, Dickin Ashworth, with the answer to his question. Dickin.
Before the break, I asked you this question. In which soap did I play Jeff Horton? The answer is, of course, Coronation Street.
In which, of course, today's TV hero put the fear of the Almighty into Terry Duckworth, and quite right, too. Well, I hope our remaining contestants aren't too frightened. We've got Tony and Barry with us. Tony, what is the earliest TV show you can remember really enjoying?
Possibly the Huey Green show, Not Take Your Pick. Double Your Money.
Double Your Money?
Yeah, the little Monica, the little girl, used to help him out.
So you didn't really didn't watch kids' programmes?
We didn't have a television until I was about 9 or 10.
You've made up for it since, I hope?
Yeah.
And Barry, how many hours a week of TV do you reckon you watch? Because you're in the lead at the moment.
Possibly about 40.
Not bad.
Not all choice, though.
It's quite a lot, but will it be enough? Let's find out, guys. Cut the chat. Let's get back to the game, the round we call Talent Search. Let's go. And as you can see, me mighty stack has now been split right down the middle to give each of our contestants their very own giant TV covered with 9 numbered screens. And those numbered screens conceal the very same big picture of a TV star, a character, or even of a programme. Now, when they buzz in and answer correctly one of my 10-point questions, yep, they get the points, but more importantly, they can peel away the numbered screen of their choice and take a guess as to the big picture. If they're right, oh, joy and jubilation, we add 20 points to their score. But if you're wrong, look out, guys, we knock 10 points off. And only one of you can go forward from this round, of course, to confront me final stack. Now, the first big picture is of a comedian and presenter, and I need his name. Fingers on your zappers, here's your first 10-point question. Name the new Avenger played by Joanna Lumley. Tony.
Purdy.
Is correct for 10 points in your first numbered screen. Where do you want to go, big fella?
Number 5, please.
Number 5. Name the comedian presenter.
No, carry on.
Moving swiftly along, for her BBC One series, which comedienne met Pamela Anderson on the Baywatch set? Barry.
Ruby Wax.
And lucky old Ruby, we say. Well done for 10 points in your first numbered screen.
I'll take number 5 as well,
Number
please.
5 as well. Name the comedian and presenter, if you will, Barry.
No, sorry.
Too early, he says. Which ITV programme was originally hosted by Tony Bastable, Pete Brady, Barry?
Magpie.
Is correct. And Susan Stranks, another numbered screen?
Number 8, please.
Number 8. Name the comedian and presenter, if you can.
Alexi Sale.
Is not correct, so you lose 10 points, I'm afraid, Barry. Stand by to buzz in. Tony and Barry, here's your next 10-pointer. Name the star of the Pink Panther films who once appeared... Tony.
Herbert Lom.
Is not the answer I'm looking for. I'll finish the question, Barry, then you can have a guess. Who once appeared as a German soldier on Michael Parkinson's chat show?
Peter Sellers.
Is correct for 10 points and another numbered screen.
Number 2, please.
Do you want to take a guess? Name the comedian and presenter.
Tony Slattery.
Is absolutely correct for 20 points. Let's strip away the remaining screens. There he is. And he's going to be very upset you thought he was Alexi Sale there, Barry. Let's have another big picture and another 9 numbered screens, please. This time we're looking for an actress. I need her name. Here's your next 10-point question. Anne Diamond and Nick Owen both worked for which breakfast TV company, Barry?
TVAM.
Is correct for your first 10 points on this big picture. Name your screen.
Number 5, please.
Number 5. Who is the actress?
No, sorry, no.
Not right this minute. In 1995, who appeared as a guest on Danny Baker's chat show and then nabbed him for This Is Your Life? Barry.
Michael Aspel.
Of course, it's Mr. Aspel, and Tony was trying to buzz in there as well. You get another 10 points, Barry, and another numbered screen.
Number 2, please.
Number 2. Who is the actress?
No.
Too early to say. Presented by Roger Bolton, which Channel 4 series gives viewers the chance to confront programme makers? Out of time, right to reply I was looking for there. Here's another 10-pointer. Which former BBC newsreader introduced the last night of the proms in 1995 for the very last time? Barry.
Richard Baker.
Is correct. No relation to Danny Baker, of course. Another 10 points and another numbered screen.
Number 3, please.
Number 3. Who is the actress?
No, sorry.
Here's another 10-pointer for you both. Which fashion programme is presented by Jeff Banks and Karen Franklin? Barry.
Clothes Show.
The Clothes Show. You must watch more than 40 hours a week, mate. Another numbered screen?
Number 6, please.
Number 6. Do you want to guess? Name the actress.
No, no, sorry.
I think somebody in the audience knows. We must have absolute quiet at this point, please. Which TV Cook's Winter Collection series was introduced by the tune Winter Wonderland? Barry.
Delia Smith.
Delia Smith, and that answer prompted a little hilarity there. Delia Smith is correct for another 10 points and another numbered screen.
Number 1, please.
Number 1. Who is the actress, Bazza?
No, can't think of a name.
OK.
Sorry.
In Allo Allo, who uttered the immortal words, "Listen carefully, I shall say this only once"? Out of time, it was the beautiful Michelle of the Resistance, in which 1995 series were Pauline Quirk and Linda Robson given a series of challenges. Tony?
It's gone. No.
Given a series of challenges, Barry, including organising a charity dinner. Do you want to guess? No penalty.
Jobs for the Girls.
Is correct for another 10 points. Tony's nodding now. It's tough when you're out there for this round. And another numbered screen. Where do you want to go, Barry?
Number 4, please.
Number 4. Can you name the actress, Barry?
Joan Hickson.
Is absolutely correct. Give a round of applause. Miss Marples herself and strip away the remaining screens. There she is, looking lovely and slightly out of character in a straw tipfer and a stripy shirt. Let's have another big picture and another 9 numbered screens, please. This time, Tony and Barry, with the scores at 170 to 50, we are looking for the name of a long-running series in which the actors in the big picture appeared. Name the series that the actors appeared in. Here's your next 10-pointer. In which state did Bonanza's Cartwright family live? Tony?
Oklahoma.
Is not correct. Barry, do you want to guess?
Texas.
No, it was Nevada, in fact. Played by Dick Emery, which man-hungry spinster is famous for her catchphrase, "Oh, you are awful, but I like you"? Out of time, it was the woman Barry Manilow sang about. It was, of course, Mandy. Which Channel 4 archaeological series is presented by Tony Robinson? And we're out of time on this round, but you can buzz in an answer. Which Channel 4 archaeological series is presented by Baldrick? Barry?
A Dig in the Past.
Is not correct. Tony, do you want to guess?
No, I haven't got a clue.
Time Team I was looking for there. Well, we're out of time on this round, but we're not out of big pictures. What we're now going to do is strip away the remaining numbered screens. Barry and Tony can buzz in when they're like. If they're right, they get the 20 points. But look out, chaps, if you're wrong, there's still a 10-point penalty. Start removing the numbered screens, please. Name the long-running series these actors appeared in. Barry?
All Creatures Great and Small.
Is absolutely correct for yet another 20 points. Let's remove the screens. Whoa, and what a high-scoring round that was for our Barry. He's now well in the lead with 190, which means, Tony, I'm afraid, that you, me, and your peach-coloured shirt are now going to say goodbye. But nobody goes away from Tellystack empty-handed or indeed empty-wristed. You take with you, of course, our best wishes, but also a unique and highly sought-after glowing green-in-the-dark Tellystack wristwatch and a copy of the Guinness TV Encyclopedia. And a round of applause for both of them. Well done, chaps. And what a competition so far. Time now for more chat with today's TV hero, Dickin Ashworth. Dickin, Barry's on a bit of a runaway at the moment.
Oh, he's extremely good, isn't he? He's missed very little. I was quite amazed how much he knew, you know.
Would you be any good on this game if you've got a good memory for your TV progs?
I don't think I'd be bad. I have got a pretty good memory. I've always been lucky that way, sort of learning scripts and things. I've always managed to sort of do it pretty well. And I've kind of got one of those minds that stores useless information, you know.
Now, I'm talking to you here, and you're one of those people who doesn't blink very much. Is that why, do you think, and you're a big fella, is that why you're often cast as a baddie? Because we saw a reminder at the top of the show. Is that why you think you're often the bad guy?
I don't know. I suppose the way I look and sound, it's fairly obvious that I suppose I would play bad guys, you know. I've always kind of... I worked with a director once called Polanski. And,
Roman, of course.
Yeah, and one of the things that he kept saying to me at the time, for better or worse, I don't know, but he always said to me, don't do too much in front of a camera.
Well, I want to prove you can smile. Take a look at this. Here's a picture of Dickin smiling. Oh, looking lovely. Thank you very much. Dickin Ashworth, today's TV hero. Well done, mate. Now cover your ears, Dickin. Right now, we've got to detonate the final stack. Well, Barry, this is it, your chance to win the competition and to go home with one of my highly prized and coveted and glittering golden TVs. But to do it, you've got to climb all the way up my final stack. And you do that by answering one question from each of its 8 levels. Let's see what you're up against today. Now, Barry, levels 1 to 5, you can answer in any order you like, but when you hit 6, 7 and 8, you've got to go up in ascending order, and you've only got 90 seconds to do it. Are you ready?
Yep.
Where do you want to go first?
Comedy, please.
Good luck, Barry. Start the clock now. What are the first names of Little and Large?
Eddie and Sid.
Is correct. Where now?
Sky-Fi.
In which series does architect David Vincent witness alien landings?
The Invaders.
Is correct. Where now?
Kids.
Who starred as Keith in The Partridge Family?
David Cassidy.
Is correct. Where now?
Pop.
Who was in the charts in 1980 with Wurzel's song?
Pass.
It was John Pertwee. Where now?
Drama, please.
Who wrote a series of monologues called Talking Heads?
Pass.
Still about a minute left. Where now?
Pop.
Which Beatle narrated Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends?
Ringo Starr.
Is correct. You need your drama now.
Yeah.
John Thor plays the title role in which legal drama? Think carefully, you need this.
Kavanagh QC.
Is correct. Cops. Which detective do we associate with a shabby raincoat?
Columbo.
Is correct. Chat. Which American comedian hosted a BBC series called Can We Talk? Still over 30 seconds. Think carefully.
John Rivers.
Is correct. And finally, Barry, for the Golden Telly. Who was Bruce Forsyth's original hostess on his Generation game? Think carefully.
Anthea Redford.
It's absolutely correct. You won a Golden Telly. Barry, well done. Ice cold Barry there. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
And you mentioned to me before the show you'd rather have the wristwatch.
Yeah.
We've got the telly for your wife. Dickin Ashworth, today's TV hero, can come and add his congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Dickin Ashworth.
Well done, Barry.
Give him a round of applause.
Brilliant.
Well done. Oh. Well, this is Tellystack. You've had a TV hero, you've had a Golden TV given away. We hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to be back on the show real soon with another Golden TV and more prizes. Bye for now.